All right, this is MobileGamerNerd, and we are back with another Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play mystery shard only champion spotlight. Today we're going to be talking about Gandalf the Short. Yeah, he's the before evolution of Mr. Archmage. So basically Avir, he like turns into this and he grows up. That's his new evolution. No, he's not. He doesn't have an evolution. This is not freaking Pokemon, but that's what he looks like. All right, he is a dwarf, and yeah, that's it. He's got a cool little grip here. Look at his big hands, big beard, big potions. He's got big everything except a big body, small body. All right. So what does he do? Why is he good? Let's check him out. So skills. He's got an A1, attacks one enemy, has a 30% chance of placing a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns. So that's nice. Poisons are always good. He's got a A2, attacks all enemies, has a 50% chance of placing a 25% decreased attack debuff for 2 turns. Also places a 15% decreased speed debuff on the target if they're under poison. So there you go. Poison them and then lower their speed. And then he fills the turn meter of all allies by 15% and heals all allies by 15% of this champion's max HP. Now, he's got a lot of speed right now. We just randomly got him to a decent amount of HP, so yeah, he's going to heal for pretty good healing. He's going to heal for pretty good healing. I don't know. He's going to heal for a nice HP. That's what he's going to heal for. So, masteries. Fun stuff here. We just got his War Master, so we did go down offensive tree to War Master. Technically, if you're going to use him for Clan Boss, yeah, you might want to go defense. You could do some more healing to make him do more HP healing. I didn't do that. Will I change it? Maybe. But right now we went down a basic accuracy tree because we want him to hit those accuracy hits, the decreased attack, decreased speed, and poison. He does have a 5% chance to decrease a random skill cooldown, so that's nice. And I did give him the extra heal for stuns because that's nice for the boss. See that when he smacks you and gives you a stun? There you go. He'll heal you for more. And then he's got a chance of increasing the chance of placing a debuff on all skills or artifacts, so that's nice. And then he has a 30% chance to extend the duration of debuff, so he can keep that attack down at poison and all that other stuff for a longer period of time. So let's look at his artifacts. Now we tried to get him as fast as we could, and the reason being is we want him to be fast. That was it. That's the reason. That's the reason you want speed. You want him to go fast. So we did put him in some good stuff. It was this righteous stuff gear, whatever it's called. We got a couple pieces over the time, and we did give him a perception set as well. He does have a crit rate glove. He has HP, obviously, because he wants to heal more on his chest, which actually I was going to do defense, and then I actually read his skill for once, and HP actually worked better. Speed on his boots, it's a 5-star, not that great. He does have defense on his ring. He has HP on his amulet, and he has HP on his banner, just so we can get him a little bit higher on that HP and make sure he's doing stuff. You could put accuracy on him if you really want to, but that's up to you. Total stats, he's got 58,000 HP, so he's pretty tanky. He's got 2,000 attack. He's got 2,300 defense. Not too great, not too bad. He's got 241 speed, which is pretty damn good right now, especially for my team. He's got 110 crit rate, so that's a little high. We could probably take some of that off and put some crit damage or something else. He's got 94% crit damage. He's got 200 resist and 170 accuracy. Now, where do we use him? Well, we use him in the faction wars, but we can't show that because Dwarves is not open. So we're going to show him everywhere else. So let's go in. Let's check him out in the arena. I don't think he's really an arena guy, but hey, let's try him out anyway. Let's see. Refresh. Who can we fight? Who can we fight? I love doing these because I never know who I'm going to get, and I always get crap fights anyway that are terrible. So let's just see. Is there a fight in here that we can do? I don't care that we're wasting gems. Let's see. This could be a good fight. I think this is a terrible fight, actually. I don't really want to do that. I want a reasonable fight. I want a reasonable damn fight. We'll fight someone. We'll fight this team. Screw it. Let's just see what they're about. Let's see if they're fast enough. All right, so we're going to do something a little different. We're going to pull her out, and we're going to pull Avir in. Reason being is I think this is the best option because he has a turn meter increase, and he will be fast because she's fast. So she'll be fast to make him fast and make him fast, and then she'll be fast too. So there we go. Let's see how it goes. For all I know, we can get our butt handed to us. That's the point. We don't know. All right, so this team worked. We're going to do we want to heal or do we want to attack down? We'll do a decrease attack. We'll do that and decrease speed. We'll try that out. There we go. And then we're going to do attack up and increase speed here. Defense down. They're dead. And then we'll wipe up the floor with Carl and problem solved. So is he good for arena? I mean, this was an easy team. We'll do one more refresh, see if we can get somebody that's actually reasonable. This is a tough fight. Let's see, we have a really crap team here. So let's go. We've got Visix, we've got her who can revive the whole team, which stinks. So in this scenario, I think what we're going to do is we are going to, because we're going to want to freeze them. So we're going to do the turn meter increase. So we definitely get our first hit. We're definitely going to do this to get another hit. All right, attack up. Then we're going to do our defense down. Hopefully it's enough to kind of not be attacked by whatever the hell her name is. All right, so now we can do attack down. So now they won't do as much. Now we're going to try to reduce turn meter on her because she's the problem. He's tough, but not terrible. We want her dead because she's going to revive everyone. So now she's dead. We get hit with whatever that is. Did not matter. And then we come across and hit with this. So, once again, is he good for Arena? I mean, would I choose him? No. I would not choose him. But can he be used with other heroes who are good in a scenario where you need to? Sure. What's the difference, right? I mean, in this scenario, it worked. Was he the reason we won? Possibly. He has the turn meter boost, which means he could be used as somewhat of a, extra speed person if you need that extra boost because maybe your arbiter is slow like mine and only are in the 220, 230 range. So you have someone like Avir or Apothecary who I just happen to have at 240, 250, and they can help kind of boost arbiter up because they'll go first. And if they don't go first, it doesn't really, well, she'll go first anyway. But if he goes first and it's not a strong team that's fast, you can just decrease their attack so you don't get one shot and then come in with arbiter to speed up the team and then kill with the other team. So is he good? Yes. But once again, I would not say he is an arena hero, but he can be used in the arena early game or whenever you want, to be honest. I wouldn't be against him. Let's put it that way. The poisons do nothing. Really, his attack down, speed down, and his turn meter would probably be your best skills in the arena. Faction Wars, like I said, we don't really, I can't really show it right now. But it's my worst crypt because we only have, I think, 2 heroes maybe that are dwarf that are able to actually do this. So yeah, it is what it is. We're at 37 stars there. It's one of my lowest ones actually, besides the 2 that are newer. So yeah, we've got, oh here, Orc has 39. So there you go. Everyone else is 40. Let's try him out somewhere else. Let's check out some dungeons. All right, so if I had to guess, I'd say Dragon would be your go-to here. Let's try stage 20. Team setup. Where is my Dragon team? Dragon 20. Oh, it is Dragon 20. Look at that. It already is. So actually, we're going to try moving somebody else out of here. So we want some healing. We want attack down and we want poison. He's really good. So I don't know if we want to remove him. She removes debuffs. Defense down is very nice and makes it go quicker. But we don't need. We're going to hope that the healing kind of takes it out. So we're going to bring in Avir. Let's just see what happens. I haven't used him in any of these fights, so this could go poorly. I don't really know. But he does have the speed up. So we're basically getting 2 turn meter boosts, which might make up for the fact that we're not going to have the debuff removal from Spirit Host or the attack up, really. So it's tough. It's a tough call, but I was like, you know what? We'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes as I cough my brains out. Will they do it? I always get nervous when I do these fights because I don't know if I get nervous, but I always wonder if anything's going to actually work. But the attack down's kind of nice for the waves. It means that nobody's going to get really one shot. We do have Syl to kind of take the brunt of the damage here, which is nice. So that's good. My dog is here. He came in to hang out with me while we were playing. He's like, "What's up, buddy?" He's like, "I know you're recording videos." So far, so good. That was actually not a bad run. 45 seconds. A lot of times we end up getting these runs where they're like freaking, 1 to 2 minutes per wave because your team's a little bit slower and your team's a little bit weaker. But up and here comes the other puppy. We just got a new one, so I think I talked about it before, but now all the dogs are here. So when they ask you who let the dogs out, just know it was probably me. I let the dogs out. These guys are doing pretty good so far. So I guess Avir is not terrible. Is he the reason? We'll find out. We don't really know. We don't know if that's the reason. I don't have 100%. I don't have 100% certainty that he's the reason we're going to do well here. But I am 100% certain that he's not bad. And this is actually the reason we brought him up to 60. Is because we want to use him for dwarves, the dwarven crypts, and he will really help out that team with the attack downs and the speed up. Basically, he's your apothecary for dwarves, even though he's not. I mean, he looks cool too. He's one of the cooler looking dwarves, even though he looks like Yoda with a stick. But you know what? Who am I? Who am I to judge Mr. Avir, right? Let's see. I don't know if attack down even works on this dragon. Debuff. Oh, it does. So now, nice. So that works actually. So that stops us from getting killed by the dragon. If you're having trouble and your team's getting wiped all the time, then yeah, you could bring Avir in here, and he's got healing and he's got attack down. So that's nice. And you can add those poisons, man. That's a big deal because those poisons add up, especially if you have Kale and War Maiden. They both do the poisons. So Avir's got the same little situation. It's like that little ticking little HP bomb that you got going on. It's nice. Look at all those poisons. So now everyone's going to go fast because we've got Avir with speed up, and we've got what is it? Apothecary with speed up. So that's going to give you more turns, which means the poisons won't last as long. They'll kind of get off you faster, and the weakens and anything else, stuns, whatever it is, because your team's going to be pretty fast. So even though you're going to get hit by the poisons, there's enough healing going on between Syl, Apothecary, and my boy here, Avir, where you can still get, still not worry about it so much. And you'll cycle through those skills pretty quickly because you got them speeding the whole team up. So they're going to get him off them before the dragon can kind of keep adding them on every round. Look at all those poisons. It's a lot of poison, bud. We got 10 debuffs. Look at that. And a smite. Smite with poison equals win. Oh, and another smite. I like it. But can they get the shield down? That's the question. And the answer is probably no. Oh, look at that. Just down with the smite. 3 minutes, not bad. I'll take it. So Avir did 600,000, basically in the same range as Syl. Obviously, Kale was the breadwinner there, but War Maiden 800, not terrible. We did make her a little more defensive recently, but yeah, Avir put up some damage. Look at that. Him and Syl are basically in the same area. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure if you built him with a little more crit damage, that number would skyrocket a little bit, which would be nice. But yeah, you can use him in pretty much wherever you want. Would I use him in stage 25? I don't know, man. The attack down might be useful. So that's something we could consider doing down the road, is because I don't know if I actually have a stage 25 farm team yet for Dragon. So he is an option for the attack down, because that would solve the we get one shot kind of deal, because he can heal, speed up the team, and get those he can get Syl moving. So this could conceivably be a good stage 25 team. I don't know. We could try it eventually. Maybe one day. I'll wait till we do that video, though. All right. Secondary stuff. Clan boss. Can you use him in Doom Tower? Obviously. Here, let's just do a quick Doom Tower run. Let's see. Where can we use it? Let's just go all the way to the top. Go all the way up here. The annoying fights. The fights that I hate doing. Which one's this? This has that guy with the counterattack. This is an annoying fight. I don't really want to go into any of the annoying ones, because I just don't feel like it, to be honest. Here, let's try this. There we go. We'll bring in. We'll take him out and put Avir in. Let's see if he can survive. I just don't want to do any of the fights that are ridiculously annoying because they take too long, and we're just trying to show them off, not try to, get everybody angry with how long these fights take. So yeah, obviously we're in a team with a lot better heroes. We have a lot stronger heroes than Avir in this fight. But the question is, does Avir bring anything to the fight, and does he keep the team alive? And I would say the answer is probably yes. His little measly poisons don't do much, but he is going to keep my other guys. He's basically going to keep Syl, Carl, and Visix just nonstop attacking is what he's going to do, because we got Apothecary getting that going. Carl steals turn meter, so the faster we can get him back around to cycle that skill back, the faster he can steal someone's turn meter and then go again. So basically, he's just going to keep getting tons of attacks, which is kind of nice. More turn meter. There you go, stealing turn meter, and then he'll go again. See, provokes off, which is good. Especially, this honestly is a good idea, especially for the second wave, because the second wave is the most dangerous in most of the fights, especially if you're on auto, because most of the time all of your skills are off cooldown and not ready to go. So you're going to have to worry about that. So if he can get a speed up, he can get you guys moving a little bit quicker to get these stuns and things off in the waves, and then you don't have to worry so much about it. So to be honest, this isn't a bad idea to bring him into Doom Tower. I'm not opposed to it. It's obvious that he's doing well. He also brings a more healing, which is always a good thing. I mean, look at that. It was like, what, 8 or 9,000 heal, and he's only at almost 55,000 HP, 54. There we go. And he does the attack down, which makes life even better because you're not going to get smacked in the face with an attack. Attack down on the entire team is a very good skill to have in the Doom Tower because you're not going to, there's a lot of teams and heroes in this fight, in these fights that will literally just one shot you, especially early game. We're talking like when you first start. Even now, I get screwed up sometimes. Don't think it just happens to you, man. It happens to everyone. There's always that one random time where like somebody's like, "Oh, whoops, I decided to kill your healer." They're like, "I hope you don't mind." Look at that. Boom, done. Everyone here's a champ. Let's see what Avir put up. Did he put up numbers? He did not. But he did, look at this, versus Apothecary. He did much better, obviously. The Apothecary is not there for attack. He's there for everything else. So the fact that he does do damage is actually a plus in my book. So he puts up a little bit more damage. He did more than Syl, and obviously not as much as these two. But yeah, I mean, look at that. He did pretty good. I'm not upset with him. Let's get back out of here. Bastion. All right, so now we're going to go into where he can also be used, I would say, early or mid game. He's not terrible anywhere. We're going to go into Nightmare Clan Boss. All right, we're going to battle this boy. All right, so the last fight we just did on the stream, we did about 17.8 million, I think, and I have done upwards of 20 million damage on Nightmare with this team specifically. But we're going to try it with Avir. Why? Because he can heal, he can poison, he has War Master, and he's going to speed up the team. So now we've got Avir speeding up the team, which our main damage dealers are Grave Chill and Soul and Banshee, Frozen Banshee. Those are the two main damage dealers. We just want them poisoning and attacking as much as possible, getting those procs off, getting the War Master procs off, getting their poisons on, all that stuff. And as the more we can get them moving, the better. So now Avir's going to do that. He's going to drop the attack of the boss so we're not getting killed really quickly. See, I mean, it's good enough. Let's put it that way. And that's it. Get some extra turns. Get some. Look at that. Frozen Banshee throwing out 3 turns. Look at all these poisons just popping up. We're popping off, as they say. So is he usable? Yes. If you don't have Coffin Smasher, I would definitely use him. For some reason, Coffin Smasher works a little bit better. I don't know why. But at this point, this is the first time we're using him in Clan Boss with War Master. So we're going to see if that little bit is what was not making him as good as Mr. Coffin Smasher. I have a feeling, a strange feeling, that he's going to end up being better. Just because we switched out Grave Chill into a Relentless set, so she wasn't in a poison set anymore. So she wasn't putting up a ton of like useless poisons because we were getting caught like this, where we're full and now we can't add any more debuffs. So basically, she's going to put up as many of her real poisons up instead of the crap poisons, and then we'll let Mr. Dwarf Boy put up his crap poison instead, and that'll keep the poison cycling, which is nice. And he has the chance to leave them up for long, which I think all of them do. Possibly, no, they do not. Some of them have more defensive masteries. So far, it's looking pretty good. I mean, they're doing some damage here. The goal here is to get as many turns as possible for Frozen Banshee and for Grave Chill, so that they will just basically wreck everything. I think the last fight, Frozen Banshee put up 7 million by herself, and I think Grave Chill was around 6, maybe a little less. I always like seeing new teams, and it's funny the heroes that you end up putting in these clan bosses. Like you're just like, oh look, this is a random hero that could conceivably work. And anybody that does turn meter increase is always good because now we have 3 increased turn meters. So basically, Haikatune's going to come in, speed everybody up. Apothecary's going to come in, speed everybody up. And then Avir's going to come in and speed everybody up. So it's like everybody's just constantly getting turns. And then if we get everyone else to speed up, now you've got an insane team. Like right now, Apothecary and Avir are basically the fastest. We just got Grave Chill to 199 speed. So we're just at that threshold for 200. And then we're just going to fix up Haikatune and Frozen Banshee, and I think we got a nice Nightmare team that'll 2-key the crap out of this boss, hopefully. That's the goal. We want a 2-key Nightmare, and then we'll start moving ourselves into Ultra Nightmare. Because if we can use 2 keys here every day to get this, we can focus on as many keys as possible to get whatever chest we can get in Ultra Nightmare, which means we're at least getting another chest, which is good. I actually got 50 million, I think, in 3 keys last time, and that was with Force Affinity popping up, I think. And we just went back to normal and helped everyone else out by doing 20 million damage on normal mode just to get another kill and another chest. It didn't really get us much, but a couple of potions. But I mean, if you're not doing anything else with it and you're not going to get a box from Ultra Nightmare, you might as well just beat one of the lower ones or attack one of those to get the final box. Because you're definitely going to get it in one key. This team is working pretty well right now. I'm actually quite happy with this. I'm shocked. We don't have an attack down right now, which is a down thing right now. It's a bad thing, not a down thing. All right, so we're getting to that point where HP is going to get dangerous if he doesn't get that attack down. There we go. And now we need some healing, hopefully. Get some turns. We need some turns here, buds. That's the other thing that we can get. If by the more turns we get, the more healing we're going to get. All right, so hopefully he does a heal. Oh, no, he's doing poisons. We want Apothecary to heal himself so that he doesn't die. There we go. Perfect. This team's doing good. They might end up doing like that 18 mil. I don't know if it's better than. I mean, if they do more than 17.8, yeah, but we're gonna start seeing people die now. Say, so this is where it gets a little eh. But even 16 or 17 million, I'm not upset with that, especially considering we're not really using Avir. So I think he could definitely be a good hero in here. I don't know if he's better than Coffin Smasher in the role, but he does have a heal and a speed up. But it obviously is not. It's about the same now. Like now that he's getting his procs, it's the same thing. Like they're the same team. We're at 17 million versus 17.8. I'm not going to say there's anything really different. I mean, is it a big difference? No, it just might be that we got one hero killed a little bit quicker than the last time. And Avir is down. All right, we're at 17.5. Can they beat it? No, they can't. They missed it by 0.11. But hey, basically the same thing. Look at that. Avir did 3 million damage, which is about what Coffin Smasher did. So same deal. So you can use him as a nightmare clan boss hero. It's not out of the realm of things that you can do. There's obviously other team compositions here you could use, but Grave Chill and Frozen are obviously really good. And yeah, get them kills in clan boss. Veer is definitely good for it if you need somebody for turn meter and healing. He might even be a good replacement for High Katoon, but that speed lead is really what gets me. I wish that either him or Apothecary had that speed lead because then I would immediately pull High Katoon out and I think that he would do much better instead of High Katoon. But hey, it is what it is. We got what we got, right? Let's get out of here. Get out of here, you bastards. All right, champions. Back down to Mr. Avir. Very excited that we're doing this video, by the way. I didn't think I'd ever have him. I remember when I pulled him and I got really excited. But yeah, that's basically it. That's Avir. He's a great hero. I mean, for a rare that a lot of people don't even know exists. You know, most people are talking about legendaries and epics, but we got a rare right here who can put up some reasonable damage, can heal, can speed up your team. Great for faction wars. Awesome hero. All right, he's got pretty good stats. Nothing crazy. You know, nothing that's not attainable. So yeah, don't worry. You'll get the gear. It'll happen. Okay. So that's Avir the Alchemage. If you have any questions, comments, things that you use him for, feel free to leave a comment. Put it down below. I always love to hear from you guys. Tell me all your thoughts about Mr. Big Beard here with his little potions. And let me know if you guys use him anywhere. I mean, I can't be the only one. Someone else has to use them. Don't feed these guys, all right? Build them. Don't feed them. You can use them. Remember, as always, like, share, subscribe. It's always good for the channel. Make sure that we grow. We're almost at that 900 mark. We're pushing for that 1,000 so that we can start moving forward and doing some more content for you guys. Hopefully, we can do this full time eventually, which would be great for everyone, including me, because then you get more stuff and I can work on this as my actual job rather than only being able to spend, 6 to 15 hours a week on this. It would be nice. All right. So this is Avir. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.